Hey y'all, it's Propaganda Hat, and yes, I do wear my hat to bed. Don't you? So I've been seeing a lot of people talk about Elon Musk's new America Party, or whatever he wants to call it, and they're making a bunch of fun about it and saying, oh, he can't possibly do anything or make changes with it, but I want to let you know that something that's really awful, but also incidentally useful in the way we vote, which is called first past the post, that's where you're only allowed to select one person on the ballot, is that it is really susceptible to something called the spoiler effect and vote splitting. So, because Elon Musk has really tanked his approval with people who tend to vote with the Democratic Party and progressive values and that sort of thing, he basically has little chance to gain any support if people know that it's him backing a specific candidate on that side of the spectrum. So, what is more likely to happen is people who are on the quote unquote right side of the spectrum, people who tend to vote as maybe independents, center right, or Republicans, are going to be the more swayed people when it comes to the candidates that he's proposing. So, depending on what kinds of elections he's going to put these people in, it could have the effect of splitting the vote and causing a more liberal candidate to win. This is really only possible if you have something like a nonpartisan primary, like we have in Washington state, where everybody from every party is just on the same primary ballot. And in that case, you might have a place that's more conservative leaning, but have several conservatives on the ballot, and then one or maybe a very small handful of progressive leaning people. And so, because there are fewer of them and more conservatives to choose from, the conservatives kind of take roughly equal shares of the voting population, and the person who gets the highest of those ends up becoming one of the top two. But then, because there's fewer or only one of the leftist or Democratic or whatever candidate, they would probably advance. Unfortunately, this does not work if you have something like a partisan primary where you have Republicans all on the same ballot. It could work in states where you have something like you can still apply to be on the general ballot regardless of party, though. I don't know, I say he should go for it. See what happens. Can't hurt, I don't think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.